So in this episode, we work on the innards of it. And obviously this part of the video was taken before I started my wood butchery, but I took some dimensions off it before I started the router stuff. And that's what we will be doing in this episode. Things go a lot better now. This is the top or bottom rail which anchors those louvers. There'll be pivots that set inside of those. There'll be two of them, one on the top, one on the bottom. And those louvers will pivot on these. And you're about a half by a quarter inch. I do have a piece of stock here that's 3/4 by 5/16, which I can rip down the width pretty easily, and I'll just run it through the thickness planer to dial it in. It's not really critical as far as thickness. Now this is the rack, which is going to tie all the louvers together so that when they pivot, they all pivot in the same direction. I didn't really have anything that was close to the size I needed, a 1/2 by 3/8, so that was 3/4 by 3/4, but the thickness planer will knock that thing down in a heartbeat, so no big deal. At this point, I'm starting on the louvers that direct the airflow. There's 12 of them. Stock is 1 inch by 1/4 inch by 4.5 inches long. The opening actually scaled about 4 7/16. I have a piece of stock here that's 1 inch by 3/8. And that'll work just fine. I'll pre-stain it and use it as is. So as I'm cutting away here in a very high productive sense, I actually knocked out all 12 or 13 of these in less than a couple minutes total. And I also knocked out all 12 or 13 of them way too short. So I got to recut them all later. Some lessons you have to learn twice in life. Measure twice, cut once.
sleeping, but I can't rest. I just can't rest. But I try to find some way through, but I can't find my way back to you. What will I do? What will I do? I close my eyes, but I can't see anything but the light. It keeps me from dreaming, awake every night. Awake every night. But I try to find some way through, but I can't find my way back to you. What will I do? What will I do? I hear the wind in the willows calling out to me. You rest your head on my pillow, but I can't sleep. I just can't sleep. Borderline road, that's where I got my start. That's where I lost my heart so many years ago. Borderline road, oh how I long to be beneath that old maple tree where we carved our names for all the world to see. I loved you and you loved me on Borderline road. That's where my daddy taught me how to drive. He always said that he was glad that he made it out alive. Where I had my first kiss underneath the stars, where I learned to play like this on my daddy's old guitar. Borderline road, that's where I got my start. That's where I lost my heart so many years ago. Borderline road, oh how I long to be beneath that old maple tree where we carved our names for all the world to see. I loved you and you loved me on Borderline road. Never had a TV or a telephone, just a big happy family in a little humble home. My brothers and my sisters, we go back from